telling it.
When they took us out to House of Blues, it was actually pretty funny because that was the one night that everyone from FedEx went out for dinner, and they took us out for drinks and food, and the band that they had playing there was the guy's claim to fame was he was the oldest blues player in Memphis. We couldn't have got the best blues player. We got the oldest guy. He was like 90 up there on the stage. So it was pretty comical. But that was the only night that we went out with them. But
did they fly you down there?
They flew us down there. They paid us for the time off, and they put us up in our own hotel rooms. And we had backstage. We had our own backstages at the FedEx Forum where the Memphis Grizzlies play.
What was the audience like?
It was mixed. It wasn't like packed or anything. It was just but you were center stage at the FedEx Forum playing, and people were coming in and out, and they had the whole thing going. It was a telethon.
Right.
So.
And you went to Graceland, right?
We went to Graceland. Yeah, it was very disappointing. Elvis's house is probably the size of your house.
Are you serious?
Graceland isn't as big as you would think it is.
It's not a mansion.
It's a big house. I wouldn't call it a mansion.
Wow, incredible.
But it is. It's a very big house, but not when you think of Graceland, you think of like,
right.
Something huge.
Gold bathtub knobs.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, he had some nice stuff in there, and his jungle room and all that.
What was the jungle room like?
Well, I guess that's where a lot of his jam sessions took place, or whatever. But that was just, I don't know, just a lot of, I don't know. I don't know how nice it was, I guess, but his media room was kind of comical because he had like the 3 TVs or whatever, but they were like,
Now, what about the night you guys went down as a band? Like, did you tie one on, and did you guys get fucked up the whole time you were on
after the performance, you mean?
Or before or after or anything like that?
We didn't before because we thought Pete had Bobby Brady syndrome, where he saw the lights and got very nervous. So we didn't want to make him any more nervous than than needed to be. So once we finished, we went straight to the bar and got blasted.
Did you have to fly home that night?
Pete passed out on the bar stool.
In the bar?
In the bar.
You guys had to drag him...
It's time to go.
You guys had to drag him back to the room?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Wow. Unbelievable.
So it was a good time. Jason was our designated walker because he didn't drink. Frank.
He still don't drink, does he?
Still doesn't drink.
No kidding. Well, good for him.
But it was a good time. We met up with this bartender there that pretty much gave us a drink and a shot each for like $1.
And just kept them coming?
And I'm like, I love this guy. All night he just kept them coming. So it was pretty sweet.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
Fun. Good times.
So what was the total time of the whole trip? 3 days, 2 days?
Good question. Maybe 2 days. I think we were down there for 2 days.
And that hence was the first real. That wasn't the first live performance, right? Of the Salty Johnson.
That was the first live, because that wasn't Salty Johnson at that time. That was Lift and Cover.
Oh, you had to go with the FedEx.
We went with the FedEx name because they wouldn't have gone for the Salty Johnson band, so we did Lift and Cover, and then.
How did the Salty Johnson band name come about?
Through Pete. Pete's demented mind thought of Salty Johnson, and he just I don't know. He just wanted. I think he thought I was too serious and wanted to loosen me up a little bit, so he dubbed me Salty Johnson. And he was Hieronymus Hubert Jass. Hugh Jass.
Hugh Jass, right.
And then Jason was Frank Feltasnatch. That was...
When did Lucky come into the scene?
Lucky came into the scene when we needed a drummer. I knew Lucky through Roger Williams University, and I knew he was a talented musician. He had his own band, and he didn't even drum in his band. He played the guitar in his band and sang.
Very Dave Grohl-ish.
Yeah, but he was.
He did a Dave Grohl reversal.
Yeah, but he was a very good drummer too, and I just asked him to to come with us just to, keep the beat and try
Right.
it out, and we all had fun, and that's why we do it, is to have fun. So he stuck around,
Excellent.
and I don't know how he got the name Lucky Volvo. I'm not sure. That's a good question. I think maybe Pete might have come up with that one too.
Pretty unique names.
Yeah.
So you guys had actually jammed the Forias, right? At one time?
Oh yeah, yep. We played out. We played out a couple times. We played. We did that VFW there where the hillbillies all got into a brawl and we broke.
Oh, that was the
we
Dukes of
broke-
Hazzard
yeah,
song,
As they
right?
were fighting, we broke into the Dukes of Hazzard. Boys from the South. It's pretty funny.
Oh, man. And then didn't you play a party at one time and the guy introduced you as Salty Johnson?
Oh yeah, we did a. Well, we also had a barbecue. One of Pete's friends, college buddies. We did a barbecue and we had this bass player sit in with us, and I was told not to bring my equipment because this guy, he's got it all and he knows, he's a real talented musician and all. We show up there and this guy has a cordless bass, and he's walking around the party playing the bass, and we all looked at each other like, oh Jesus, it's gonna be a long fucking day. And the best part was when we did Wild Horses, and normally Jason comes in and sings backup with me, but when he came in to sing backup, all of a sudden this guy comes flying through, singing the backup, and he's horrible. And Jason didn't sing another word the rest of the day. He just laughed, and I'm going, oh God, what you had to do that? You can't help me out here, and it was too funny.
Oh, man.
But
There's
that
nothing-
guy, I brought Amanda to that, and all the guys at the party were calling her Salty's chick. It's Salty's chick! It's Salty's girl! It was pretty funny.
Classic.
Yeah, that was when we first started dating, kinda. But that was a pretty funny one.
Another classic Salty Johnson story.